Hi everyone, I'm Jan Leopold with RE/MAX Properties of the Summit in Breckenridge, Colorado.
And I'm Ivete, also with RE/MAX. Today we're diving into one of the most important topics for homeowners thinking about selling. Common mistakes to avoid when selling your home.
This is such a key conversation. Too often sellers focus on what they paid for their home and how much they spent on the improvements, and they expect to get all of that back or more.
Right, but the market doesn't operate on your personal investment. It operates on buyer perception and current market value. Improvements may increase value, but only if they make sense to today's buyers.
Exactly, and you might love that custom wine cellar, but if a buyer doesn't drink wine, it's not worth what you think it is. So it's great as a starting point for a pricing discussion, but not a pricing strategy.
Another huge mistake is overpricing from the start. Let's say two homes hit the market. One is priced competitively. The other is priced based on emotion or unrealistic expectations. So what happens?
The overpriced one sits, it accumulates days on the market, and buyers start circling, waiting for price reductions. Meanwhile, the well-priced home may attract multiple offers or even sell above asking price because it's perceived as a deal.
And once that overpriced home starts chasing the market down, trying to catch up with lower prices all around, it rarely catches up. Price it right, be a market leader, not a market follower.
Great point. And let's talk about condition. Some sellers think they don't need to do anything because inventory is low.
That's like saying, I was a prom queen 20 years ago. I don't need makeup anymore. Every home needs prep, cleaning, decluttering, and staging.
And photos matter. First impressions online are everything. Make sure the toilet seats are down, my pet peeve, counters are clear, and yes, no personal or political items in view.
I once saw a listing with a plate of half-eaten eggs on the kitchen table. In the photos, please no.
And let's talk about dangerous, one allowing buyers to take possession before closing.
Oop, such a bad idea. We call it the 30-day home inspection because that's exactly what it turns into. They start nitpicking, falling out of love with the home before it's even theirs.
And if something goes wrong, you're legally tangled in. It doesn't benefit the buyer or the seller. Just don't do it.
And here's another mistake, ignoring curb appeal. If a buyer drives by and sees overgrown bushes, peeling paint, they might not even step inside.
Absolutely. And even simple things like fresh mulch, a clean front door, and trim landscaping can make a huge difference.
Also, don't hang around during showings. It makes buyers uncomfortable. Let them picture themselves in the space without you in the background.
And please don't skip the deep clean. Pet odors, dusty blinds, and dirty carpets are deal killers.
And lastly, not hiring the right agent or trying to sell on your own without a professional guidance is a major mistake. The right agent will help you price, market, negotiate, and close successfully.
Realtors can not only make you money on the sale, but can save you money on big mistakes.
So reach out to Yvette and Jan with RE/MAX Properties of the Summit in
Breckenridge, Colorado.